a very profound, very strong display of care. Let me explain something to you. And I've given this analogy many times, but it's something that we have to really, sometimes it's got to be in your face all the time, or else you forget it and you think to yourself, oh, he's so mean to me. Listen to this. Imagine bunch of kids, you're playing basketball. Not here, because our street is pretty much dead. There's nobody drives down our street too much, right? It's pretty quiet. Huh? I mean, the only way it would be dangerous is if, like, laying in the street is if my Booksman's driving up and down the block. But besides that, nobody else drives up and down the block. That's it. Nobody else. I mean, you know, half the Rebbes are out, you know, due to Corona. Who knows what else? So, like, Rabbi Booksman, he's going to come. You know? Besides that, you usually could just, like, lay there a whole day in the street. And I mean, I'm not giving you an idea to do it. It does look a little weird, but all right. So imagine Main Street, and guys playing basketball, and the ball goes over the fence, and it goes into the street, and the guy goes, he doesn't know, he runs right into the street to get the ball, and as he runs into the street, a car jams on his brakes and just misses hitting the guy. And, you know, does that sound scary? Yeah. But the guy doesn't care. The kid goes, hey! The guy's going, beep, beep, beep. Like, what are you? Like, the guy looks at him like, what's your problem? Then takes the ball, runs back inside. Goes, plays. The guy, you know, in the car is like, that's nuts. All right. Well, they start playing more basketball, and again, the guy shoots and misses. They pass the ball, goes over the fence again. And again, guy runs into the street to get the ball. And another car. Again, stops. Last second, because the kid runs right out into the street. And the guy doesn't just honk and beep. He rolls down his window. He starts yelling at the guy. What are you, crazy? You run in the street like that? It's dangerous. What's wrong with you? The kid just like, what's your problem? Takes the ball, runs back inside. Continues playing. Anyway, a couple minutes later, again, same thing happens. Another guy stops, does not roll down his window. He doesn't beep. He puts the car in park. The kid stares at him. He looks at the kid. He opens the door, and the kid, like, eyes pop up his, brows. Oh my gosh. The guy gets out, and he starts chasing that kid. And the kid's like, whoa, running. He runs over here, runs over there. When you know the terrain, you run through that bush and come out over there and go around the pool over there. And he's running. Things like, guy's going to give up. Guy does not give up. That guy's chasing this kid. And along the way, the guy grabs something. Like he's going to whack this kid with whatever that is. He's going to give him a good. And the kid's screaming, help, help, this guy's crazy, help, help, help. And he's running. And the guy, he lunges and he grabs the kid. And what does he do? He starts whacking that kid. You crazy? You nuts? You run in the street, you can kill yourself. Who's the third guy? Excuse me?
The guy who cares.
His parent. That's right. Yeah. You know why? Because the other two people, they upset them. They know the guy's doing something dangerous. But they're not gonna do something like get out of their car. They'll beep. They'll roll down the window and scream a little bit. But to get out of the car and then chase them, and then chase, and then finally lunge and grab him, and also then give him a good punch, that's got to be a parent. Now, gentlemen, in life, most people, they care, but they don't care enough to go out of their way, to go outside of their comfort zone. They don't care enough that they're going to do something that puts them in jeopardy, puts them at risk, makes them responsible. People don't do that. They care about us. They care about you, but they're not going to go that extreme. Now, in life, HaShem cares about us. So we get patches through life. In fact, the pasuk says, we just said it a couple minutes ago, Shivtecha u'mishantecha heimo yinachamuni. It says Shivtecha, you know what a Shivtecha, Shavit is? Shavit is, Moshe Rabbeinu had a stick. But it was not a Shavit. Shivtecha is what you stick that you take the sheep and you whack them. Move. Now, Mishantecha is like a walking stick you hold on to, holds you from falling down. The sticks are very different. One stick is used to give a patch, and the other one is to hold the person up. So David HaMelech says, Shivtecha, HaShem, Shivtecha, your patching stick, Umishantecha, and the walking stick, the one that holds a person up. Heimo Yanachamuni, those two things, they are a nechama, they comfort me. Hashem, your supporting stick comforts me, but what does it mean? Your hitting stick comforts me. You hit me, you comforted me with your hitting. What's the comfort? That Hashem hits us? Hashem, we get patches from him? People get... That Hashem cares. So what's he doing with that stick? He just comes over and whacks a guy. What does he do?
He punches you off.
No, it's more than that. It's teaching us a lesson. But what does the guy go over to a sheep and go, I'm going to teach you a lesson, sheep. Boom. Is that what he does?
No.
That's like messed up.
He wants them to go faster.
No.
He's hitting him with mustard.
Because they're going the wrong direction. They're going into some other thing. They're going to walk off a cliff. They're going to go into the street and get hit. So comes along the shepherd. He goes, hey, get out. Get away from there. Stop eating. Stop doing that. You're going to eat that, you're going to get sick. You know, sheep can't eat anything. Looks like they do. But they can't eat anything. They can't eat garbage. So he goes, hey, get away from that. Don't eat that can. Get away. Stop that. Heimo Yanachamuni. Both the comforting stick, the one that holds us up. Of course, that comforts us. But even the stick that we get patches with, and people around us get patched, they are comfort to me because it shows Hashem's pushing us back in the right direction. You know, a person gets sick. How's that a comfort? Hashem is comforting me. I mean, comfort that I know that he's there to give me a patch. What do I need a patch for? Someone gets sick. And then we all daven, horrible things. How's that a comfort? Well, that he cares. Where's the care? Someone want to tell me where the care is?
After the sickness.
After the sickness? How about, what did you say?
During the sickness.
What's during the sickness? How during the sickness? How during the sickness is there care?
Because you want to make sure that the guy is healthy enough. So.
Okay, nothing personal. You're a nice guy. But I haven't seen you say Tehillim like in the corner every once in a while, on your own. Yeah, after davening, you'll say some Tehillim. All right, fine, good, done. But when somebody gets sick, all of a sudden they say Tehillim. The person who's sick says Tehillim. Everybody starts learning. Everybody starts doing all this stuff. And Hashem says, Gewaldig, this is what I've been waiting to hear. I wanted to hear you, Tfilis. I wanted to see you learn. Night Seder. Gewaldig, I never saw it. Shmerel, welcome back to Night Seder. Gewaldig. You decided you're going to take on, you're learning a Daf Yomi, you're learning some, beautiful. Hashem says, Gewaldig. You know what, Klal Yisrael, this week's Parsha. Klal Yisrael were by the Yam Suf. They go, run. And we go, oh my gosh, we get to a dead end. Dead end is like the ocean, literally. And they go, you're looking back at you, and the Mitzrayim, they're coming after you. And they look like these guys, built. Do you ever see those Mitzri, those old drawings? It's funny, when you look at like the Amsterdam Haggadah, You know, the Mitzri guys look like they've got these Amsterdam big tall hats and they're wearing like winter coats. I mean, I don't think anybody from Amsterdam ever went to Mitzrayim. But like in the reality, the Mitzri pictures, they're wearing like I don't know, some like thing that covers their front, and it's like a skirt. And that's it. And you see their chest, and they don't look like American guys with the beer bellies. No. They look ripped. Shkoyach. Yeah. They look like they've got the 16 packs, you know what I mean? Yeah. And they're holding those whips and the swords, and they go so well they can like take a little flea off your nose if they want to. Because they've been working for 210 years with those whips. They know that whip like he plays the piano. Yeah. Now, gentlemen, you got those Mitzris right back in. They're like taking their wet, stones, and they're sharpening their knives. They're saying to themselves, "Oh boy, this is going to be just a bloodbath. They're going after those Yidden." That's right. And then all of a sudden, and there's this big cloud, and they through their spears and their swords, and what happens? Comes right back. Oh,
Right back to the same person.
that's right. And then the Mitzri were going, whatever this shield is, we're going to wait till it comes down, because the Jews are right over there, and the other side is water. They can't go anywhere. And on one side is Midbar, and the other side is Midbar. There's nowhere to go. There's either us, they got to run backwards through us, or they got to go through that water and all drown. Got tons and tons of stuff with them. They're done. And the Mitzris are just like, they're laughing. Ha 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 ha! You guys have nowhere to go. And at night, so there's a big pillar of fire. But bottom line is, the Yidden, what do you think you're thinking? This is the guy who's been your slave master, whatever you want to call it. They're right there. And they're just waiting for their chance. And you've been the guy's slaves for so many years. It's in your head. So says the Medrash, what is HaShem doing? What's the point of this? And they're just, yeah, of course to teach a lesson. Everything's to learn a lesson. But what are they? We're like there. We're stuck on all sides, and the Mitzris are right there. We're watching the Mitzri show of they're just like preparing all their weapons to kill us and torture us with. So says the Medrash, because HaShem says, I can't hear you. I can't hear you davening. And all of a sudden, Hashem says, great, see, we'll split. Split the sea now. Come on, Moshe, go in, do your business. Go, you'll see it's open. It's all just an illusion, it's all going to open up. Hashem is pushing us in the direction that he wants us to go, which is to daven, to learn, to lane, yeah. To do all good things, do chesed, care about others. It's about care. That's the greatest thing. Even with all the tsaras that happen to us, we know one thing. Hashem cares. Now you guys, we look at stuff and we go, I don't see where the care really is. I see only tsaras. But as time goes on, you start seeing the picture. Oh, I just spoke to somebody. Horrible story. And the tsaras they went through 2 years ago, right? Not before COVID, a year and change before COVID. Mamash, tsaras. And then they had COVID, even worse. And I say to them, so new, how are things now? And you know what they tell me? Baruch Hashem, of course, that's the answer you always say. Baruch Hashem, right? That means even when it's horrible, you go, Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. That's right. That's right. I always say, Baruch Hashem, really, what's your answer now? But they go, Baruch Hashem, very good. Baruch Hashem, very good. I go, really? And this member died, and the tsaras they had, and the cancer, and the this, and the that, you lost and like me, really, really bad stuff. And I say, Baruch Hashem, good? And they go, yeah, very good. We're very, very blessed. We're very blessed because we see the blessing in our lives. Beforehand, we did not appreciate, and now we see the blessing in our lives. And you know what, gentlemen? When things are really rough and tough and they look so bad, we don't see, what's Hashem doing? First of all, we don't think about Hashem. We just are pissed. But then, even when a person does think about Hashem and they go, where's Hashem? I don't see where Hashem is. I don't see where Hashem's doing good things. I don't see the blessing in my life. It's not a comfort to me. And as time goes on, when you see it, if you really, really want to connect with Hashem, you start seeing, you go, yeah, so that's why that happened, and that happened at that moment. Wow, shoo. What a jigsaw puzzle God had to put together for me. And Rabbi Sai, that's what it's about. It's about care. If we care for others, Hashem says, I'm going to care for you. And it's about Hashem cares for us. We have to be the same thing and care for others. And when you see that, you got to learn from that. Because that is really the message that we all have to be. Hashem says you could do all kinds of stuff, but you got to care for other people. You got to do chesed. And you want to do that? Then you'll get close to me. And Hashem says then you'll be able to see my ways. You'll be able to see how all the secrets of the world really are. All right, let's think positive. Let's have a good day.